Holy smokes, guys. Hello. We got that good news today. What is up? Give me 1 second as I have to fix something here, as I am playing a different Is it live commentary? No, man, I don't do no live commentary. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do a restream. Anyways, what's up, guys? We've got some good news today. We've got that real good news. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go over the passes, but I promise absolutely nothing. We're just gonna try to do it because we're gonna have to use a translation. We're not gonna be able to use the actual information, so I'm gonna show you more or less. ¿Qué tal? Soy el chico de las poesías, tu fiel admirador. What? Is that a song, dude? I don't know no music. No raids yet, but dude, baby steps, okay? I'll take what I can get at this point. Anyway, so let's talk about this. Let's go like this. What's up, Yashar? They announced passes today. Let's go over here real quick. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Japanese server and we're gonna talk about some of the passes that some of the characters get. I'm gonna cover a couple of them. You won't see me talk about all of them, but I'm gonna talk about the ones that I think are very important, which is a lot of them, honestly. There is Natureza, so I have to go all the way back here. Natureza. There is a Schneider that matters. There's also a lot of them that I won't be able to really cover. Bay TV does a better job of covering all of them than I do. But yes, we're going to be talking about a couple of these, and I'm going to bust out my trusty calculator because we're going to use it a couple times here. But for now, let's first talk about... This is Tsubasa. This should be Misaki. Okay. Brilliant dribble. So let's talk about first the dumbest one, right? This Misaki is a Misaki with 46k stats, and his passive is that if you have Tsubasa on the same team, he gets 20% to his stats. This is one of the best passes in the entire game, by far. There's actually like 2 characters that benefit a ton from the passives because they went from being unplayable to being insanely playable, and he's one of them. The other one's this guy, and I'm gonna talk to you about him in one moment because I want to make sure. One second. Let me I forgot to tell my Discorders that I'm streaming. One second. Although I noticed you guys all came without the help, so that's awesome. Let's now you need to change the tournament rules. No, actually the tournament rules stay exactly the same. The tournament rules were made with the potential of passives in mind. Are we the nothingers? What's up, man? The Discord guys. Let's go on Facebook real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna go to Facebook and post real quick. I'm gonna go. Alright, sorry about that. I forgot to do advertising, okay? It's important for the people that don't know what's up. Anyways, I also gotta randomize my music. So, this should be El Cid Pierre. So, hey, Vetias, thank you for the sub, man. Let's talk about voice. Okay, let's talk about this Tsubasa. I mean, this Misaki. Misaki, as you all well knew, was a 7200 passing, 5869 technique guy. He was, for a very long time, one of the best passers in the game. He's not exactly the absolute best anymore. Not at least in the sense that it's just that he normally was, right? Because you know, there's just a bunch of stuff going on. Let me make sure I got the right sub count, because I think I'm at 351. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. So 351 subs. By the way, thanks again, Vetias, for your sub. So let's talk about the best passers in the game right now. The best passer in the game is actually, we have Alan Pascal with 11,504, Natureza with 10,948, and then the new Misaki 10,658. The actual red, what? The agility Napoleon is 10,379, and then you have Sao Paulo's Treasure was better, and then you had Cancer Misaki right here, who was only 10,147. So it was the 6th best passer. So for a very long time, it was actually the most dominating passer in the game. But now, with the fact that he's gonna get 20% stats, that puts him at 12,175, and that's gonna make him way better than Alan Pascal. And frankly, it's not hard to put green Misaki in a team with a green Tsubasa. That's gonna happen, like, for sure. So welcome to your new passing overlord. It's gonna be this guy. A lot of people are gonna drop like Samurai Misaki for this guy again, because this guy is actually very, very useful with his skills, right? So his tackle is not normally very crazy, right? But when you buff it, it's actually an 8.6 tackle, so elegant tackle on him is suddenly very good. His intercept was already pretty good, but now you're gonna have 10,000 base intercept, so it's gonna be awesome. So Tsubasa green, it doesn't matter. Any Tsubasa you play with him is good. What ends up happening also is that because his base stats actually become 56k, so he turns into a Dreamfest unit basically. So this guy turns into basically, wait, no, I pressed the wrong key. So this unit becomes basically a Dreamfest unit, and that's kind of zany. He will be better than a lot of Dreamfest units, so he should be very, very playable, very loaded on pass, decent tackler, decent dribbler. You're gonna be able to suddenly use him a lot, and I will say that I think he will be played a lot more than Samurai Misaki, because he's going to be a lot stronger. Even though Samurai Misaki has a passive intercept buff, I think you benefit more from the flexibility of this Misaki, just overall. You may even see him played over the blue Misaki on blue teams for that reason. You'll see a lot of him played, honestly. You'll just see him played a lot. El Cid Pierre. Now, El Cid Pierre has had this very good version of him that just hasn't had the stats to back him up, right? He has 42k stats. Everyone kind of likes him, you know. He seems like he should be decent. He has pretty balanced stats. But what they did to him was the same idea. If he's on the team, he gets 30% buff. So what does that mean? It means that his 42954 stats become, well, god damn it, I did it again. I'm like too hype about this. He becomes a 55k unit overnight. So all of a sudden, Blue's Pierre becomes incredible put in on team. Now, this particular version of Pierre is interesting because he is... Those stats include buffs. Yeah, when I multiply this, it will include the buffs. If I multiply everything by 1.3, you will get that number that I got here. But for example, if you, for example, use him as your primary passer, right? His primary passer, and normally he's not much of a passer, but all of a sudden he's a decent primary passer, right? He's almost a 10k passer. if you use him to dribble, you know, to advance the ball, suddenly he's very competent at that. He's kind of like the Red Levin of blue, as long as you can play him with a Napoleon of some kind. So if you're using like the blue passing Napoleon for some reason, you can put him in with this Pierre to maintain more field control, or you can play this blue Pierre instead of the green Pierre in a team where instead of needing the green Pierre as a blocker, you have other blockers instead, and you want a better do everything kind of unit, right? So obviously, as a passer, as an interceptor, he wouldn't normally be great, but he's okay, and you can actually give him a max B 60 intercept very easily. Again, as a tackler, if you can find them a tackle, which is not too hard, you can give him, you know, you'll have an 9800 tackler. So he's actually becomes a very little flexible, very, very fierce unit. And so yeah, green Misaki becomes the best Misaki in the game by a lot, and then this guy becomes busted as well for some blue teams, so long as you can find a Napoleon, or for European teams. What's up, Kisei? So this guy is gonna be real good in the current meta when starting tomorrow. I would use him instead of the green one, instead of the green Pierre, if I had another green defender, but I don't. Oh man, this is crazy. Or if I had any other defender. Well, what? Now let's talk about Kojiro. Kojiro, not Raiju, because Raiju. Oh, hold on. Raiju. Well, first off, we have Unyielding Ace Striker, and then Raiju, and then we have this guy. This Toho guy, a lot of people hate him, and he's kind of crappy. He's a guy that you hate to get because he's so weak. But yeah, of course, que ganó Pablito, man. He's smart. But you know, he's not much of a shooter exactly. However, everything he does is 20% cheaper in stamina. So a lot of people, they just use this guy as a farming unit. And so if you're trying to clear events, this guy is actually pretty strong. You give him like Neo Tiger Shot S and a bunch of skills, or maybe you give him Raiju and you just let him do his thing. He's not the exciting passive that you get. This guy gets an interesting passive, which is that if the other guy is blocking you, you blow him away easier because your shot gets 20% power against the blocker. And so that's okay. If someone tries to block, you blow them away easier, so it's easier to get your shot to the goalkeeper with him. And so he's like what I like to call a better of a stamina killer. He gets to just blow away people who block, and that's nice, I guess. There's nothing really crazy about it. Raiju, however, does not have a passive yet because he's kind of stacked on stats. They don't know what to do with him in that regard. Matsuyama, this Matsuyama, Hokkaido's hardworking hero, gets that if you play him with Misugi on the team, he gets 10% stats. What does that mean? That means that his kind of low stats become 54k, which actually brings him in line with some Dreamfest units finally, because he was really weak. That means that Sakiyama is no longer Sakiyama, right? He'll be a 10k tackler, which is nice. He will be a 9.4k. What's up, Jato-kun? He will get he'll be a better interceptor, which is nice. He's always been a decent passer, but he'll be a more decent passer now, right? He'll be a 99.5k passer, which is nice. He gets you can teach him smooth dribbling or whatever. So he'll be like an almost 9k passer. Is nice. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, my birthday is in 7 minutes. So Mexico advancing to the next round was the best. Birthday present I could have gotten, honestly. So that's nice. You know, Matsuyama got some good stuff. Over here we have the Skylab twins, the Tachibanas. The Tachibanas get a really busted passive. Tachibanas get automatic pass cut 30%, which is great. They get 30% auto pass cut. which is so silly. It really means that I would really like to find Kazuo as much as I can. Hey, Fro, thank you, man. Thank you, Yashar. I appreciate all of you. You guys are wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate it. Te preparamos un arquero coreano stripper. Espero que te guste. Thanks, Kai. I missed a collab stream. Anything to know? Yes, Fro. Passes are coming. What about Red Santana? Red Santana doesn't have a passive yet. Sorry. What else? Kazuo also gets the same passive. Now, Schneiders, we get a bunch of Schneider passives, which is nice. Let's talk about some Schneider passives, buddies. First off, I want to talk about where's the overhead Schneider also. I like that guy. I actually like that dude. Where are you? Where are you, overhead Schneider? Here we have the old school Schneider, the original. We've got Sharp-Eyed Emperor Schneider, and we've got this guy that everyone that got him felt like they got robbed, okay? I was like, oh, this dude, you know, he's a 47k unit. He's not so bad. But, what does he get? Oh, you know, he's a 9.3k shooter, which, to be honest, maybe back in the beginning was really scary, but it's not very scary now. But his passive is that if you pick catch, suddenly I'm an 11k shooter. That's pretty good. So, there's a lot of good punchers now, so this is not too scary, but against Green Genzo, Red Genzo, Salinas, and Gino, this is a very good passive. So maybe you want to start this guy on the bench. However, if you love Hyuga, thank you, Ismail. I appreciate it, Ismail. If you like this Hyuga, you might remember that he's kind of a trash can. He's a 43k unit. He's got really big stats, though. He's got a better shot than the other one, but it's not by much. This was a weird time in the game when they didn't want to get stuff, but it's 6.3k shot. That's fine. But what's this? Oh my god, if you play him with Kojiro, he gets 20%. He becomes an 11k shooter with Kojiro on the field, which is some Dreamfest level shenanigans. That is beyond good. By the way, Tacos, I switched to Memo. I thought I should tell you that I moved to MEMU. Let me farm. Muchas gracias, Chi. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes from everybody. I appreciate it. But yeah, so Kojiro on the field, he becomes real good. And what other things can we look at? Well, what about his total stats? 13159. 159. With Kojiro on the field, he becomes a 51k unit. That's pretty good. Abdullah Bajaba, I don't forget the power boost. I already included that. If I go like this, I've already included the power. So this is the total shot, Abdullah. Right? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about Fei Shang. Woo! So this is the total shot. But then that means that also a lot of his other parameters become good. Because one of the problems that this guy had was that he couldn't really bring up the ball. He was kind of a trash can. But now he has a decent chance of bringing up the ball. So actually a very, very, very fierce unit with a fierce passive. This guy is great as a... If you're like the kind of guy, doesn't he get the 20% boost to power as well? Abdullah, do you understand what I'm doing? I'm talking about total shot. All right, Abdullah, I don't talk about here. I'm gonna show you. All right, I'm gonna show you. 4816 times 1.2 is 5779.2. Okay. 6987 times 1.2 is 8384. If I add this plus this, I still get the same number. Because what I did was that I added both of them together and then multiplied. Right? That's the original. Right? Right? I already did that, Abdullah. If I add the power and the... There you go. Okay. I just want to make sure you understood. I know some people's strong point is not math. I get it. That shit's hard sometimes. But I just want to make sure. Anyway. Yes. This guy is good. You know who gets the fun passive? This guy. And so does the green Levin. This guy's whatever. He also has the same problem, you know, whatever. 4890 between 2 plus 6128. Whatever. He has trash shot. Jansen Kandra, we have no idea about Dreamfest. Thank you for coming. So we have no idea, but oh man, if you do a high ball, it's 50% stronger. What does that mean? That means that if you were to max out his fire overhead, right? Let's say you multiply that by 3.4. And then you multiply that by 1.5. Oh shit. That's pretty good. We have a better green Schneider. Not really. All of the green Schneider. Well, okay, the current green Schneider is great. Oh yeah, let's talk about Non-bossa. But first off, let's pull open this Natureza. And let's pull open this Non-bossa. Bois Non-bossa. Non-bossa becomes toxic again. There was a long period of time where Non-bossa was kind of falling off. Thank you, Rachel. No one cares about Boomerang Misaki. I'm not even going to talk about that guy's passive. It legit sucks. Here's Non-bossa. Non-bossa, well, Diaz, whatever. Listen, I'm not going to cover all the passives. I'm going to only cover some of them. You'll see the new passives. I'll talk about all of them when they're released in English. I will do like a video about just the passives. Let me start another league game. Ahora que sí es el 28, feliz cumpleaños. Muchas gracias, tacos. Thank you, Jato-kun. I appreciate it. So let's talk about this guy. Oh my god, my girlfriend's calling me. Hold on. You know you're going to be live. You know you're live.
Hi.
Hi, hello, you're live.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
I will not drug your stream much longer, but I just wanted to call you wish you happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm now an old piece of shit.
Yeah, welcome.
Ah, yes. No, well, Pat tells me that your body starts... No, what is it? Someone told me that the body starts falling apart at 34, so I got one more year.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate that.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye. I know you can hear her. She can hear herself too. She's just on stream. Anyways. I have a GF and she is real. She's been on stream, dumbass. Muchas gracias, Matías Morales. No seas sapingo, Kai. Anyways, so let's talk about Non-bossa first. 5501 between 2 plus 6998. So Non-bossa was already kind of decent at shooting, 9.7. But the best part is that if you fight against a Japanese player, you get 20% Japanese killer. So if you shoot against like Genzo, boom. That shit's crazy. That's really good. Does she have a better team than yours? No, thank God. That would be tilting. Anyways, good unit. Natureza, Brazil. Natureza gets kills Japanese, 15%. What does that mean? Well, it means that if you fight against Genzo, Cat, could you please not be in the way? Mona, what are you what are you doing? No. Right, he was already a 10k shooter, but as a Japanese killer, he kills Genzo at 11,508. So that's pretty nice. Anyways, let's do my birthday pool because it's 12:01 basically. Mona, just not in the way. Yay, thank you, Rachel. Also, Mona is wishing me a happy birthday by nibbling on my hand. Thank you, Mona. Yay, Mona. Mona's like, I heard Cat Mom, where is she? Ingrato. But yeah, there's a lot of good passes, man. I can't even cover all of them, but there's a shit ton of them. They're good. Get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be kind of a mess. A lot of players are going to go everywhere. We're going to do some pulls because that's what my life has turned into. Feel free to like, donate, and subscribe if you want to see more cool pulls. We're gonna do my single. Let's see how my birthday pool works out. I'm sure Clab is gonna give me absolutely nothing. Oh, okay. Chance and gold. Alright. Trash. Yes. Oh, this is decent so far. That's Roberto. I don't get shit. Old Red Mueller doesn't get a passive. Not yet. Wow. Bosses. Oof. What a pull, guys. Oof. 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 What a pull, guys. I don't know. I want to pull on this, but it's a mistake. But I'm probably going to anyway. Let's first pull a club transfer ticket. Why not? You know, some birthday pulls. Why not? Wow. Garbage. We don't even know about Fest yet. What else? Let's kick some friend transfers. Maybe I get an SSR ball. My cat just got startled by something after I swatted her in the butt. Silly cat. Oh, I got Roberto. That means there's something. Oh, it's an air ball. Our balls are nice. Why not? Kick this one more time. El pasivo de Non-bossa es 20 contra japoneses. Yes, that is correct. 20% Japanese killer. Is Green Aoi good with the one with the S shot? He's okay. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. He's not great, but he has decent shooting skills, like power. All right, let's go. Let's go. Why not? It's my birthday. Gotta live your life with a little bit of risk on your birthday. Let's see what happens. 3 fireworks. No chance. It's a blue arrow. This doesn't feel like a great birthday present. I'm not gonna lie. 40 people. Thank you. 40 people. Oh, red text. Still not a lost cause. Full gold is decent. I needed a girl. Roberto's not going to do anything for me, but we're going to watch it. We're going to let the suspense do the thing. No flip. Nice. Your alt just got Salbasa. Nice. Welp, I got nothing. Well, let's pull the last two. What the hell? Just empty out the dream balls. That birthday. Let's see, ooh. 2? No chance, no gold. Oh. Oh, that's bad. There's gonna be a white ball. Roberto doesn't even come out. Roberto's like, oh, miss me with that shit. Last one. Let's go. Come on. Give me literally anything. I'll take green Bunak. Oh, 2 fireworks. No chance. No arrow. This looks bad. Oh, this is very bad. Oh, this is exceedingly bad. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Terrible. It's not even a skill I need. I have maxed out strong tackle already. Alright. So, seeing the lack of success, we shall do something else. Oh, nice. The swimsuit summons for Bleach. These girls just got the titty out. Nice. Just girls with titty out. Very nice. Anyways. Thank you, sir. Are you pulling green on the SSR ticket? Yeah, probably. Let's see what we've got so far. I gotta do my, Did I do a panel shootout? I gotta do a panel shootout. I gotta finish my dailies. We'll do a limit. We'll do the limit break matches for today because I know people always want to see me do limit breaks. I get really good responses to that because they want to see they want to see a little bit of success. Thank you, Silver. I appreciate it. Welcome back, by the way. You hadn't been here in a while. I like having you on stream. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys have heard, but I am starting to organize a tournament. I am setting up a rule set, which I am getting other people to help me with criticisms and suggestions. I will make a video about it, and then I will be inviting a bunch of people to the tournament. I think what I'll do is that I'll invite 6 to 8 people from Discord, 4 people from Reddit, and then 4 people who follow me here. I know that there's a lot of time zone difficulties, so I'm gonna try to do the best to put you all together. I can't play my online match yet because I don't really have the team for it. What do you think of the Choose Your SSR? They're gonna give you 5 of the color you want, but what pool? It's the whole pool, really, I think, is my understanding. So we're gonna do the limit break matches. I haven't really been playing, so makes it difficult. I was gonna pick up my stuff real quick so far. Let's see. Let's go do the event. Oh man, I'm gonna have to reorganize so many things. It's S-colored SSR, pick one. Yes, that is correct. I'm gonna go green, looking for Bunak. But really, he's the only unit I need, so I'm a little worried about that. I don't want to like paint myself in a corner because I do that. But I might have to paint myself a little bit in a corner. The good thing about this is that I only have to run Pierre as my weird off character. So we are going to go to my limit break, and I'm going to edit it. And now I need to keep Hino and Pierre in, but I can replace everybody else. That's fine. I will do that, and I will be using Genzo. I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need him. I do this because it's actually faster to drop players into empty slots than click for the switch. So let's add some players. Let's go. Or like this. I don't need him to actually do anything. So Aoi. Soda, and now we go like this, this. The other players don't really matter that much. Morisaki, this guy. Now, sometimes they do some tricks. The passes aren't on yet because there was an update, so I was a little excited. You can, yeah, I could auto this actually. So I'm gonna actually try that the first time. So that looks pretty good. 280. Alright, so we're gonna go with that. Now, blue is nice, but I don't really need blue. I still don't have a blue Tsubasa, which sucks. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna view an ad. Oh my god, it's Facebook. No way. Wow. Facebook, do you want all of your information to be stolen and sold to Russians? Download Facebook app and go to facebook.com to sign up today. You can post pictures and look at little cat pictures that your stupid friends post, like me. And then after all of that, you can get a little bit of, I don't know, some racist stuff that your great-grandfather that you haven't seen in 10,000 years will be posting. Like a lot of Trump ads and maybe some stuff about some ethnic group that he doesn't like. Download Facebook. You're guaranteed to hate it. Download now. How do I rename the stupid window? I want to rename this stupid window. That is exactly what the ad says. I hope you know that. So alright, we're gonna put menu play. That's not what I wanted. Fill and flex tape flashback, nice. Wow, I got a dream bolita! Your Mexican grandpa supports Trump? No, dude. My Mexican grandpa, I don't have a grandpa anymore. My grandpa was Cuban and my grandpa would have fucking hated it. Kai, what about Memi? Why the changes? Running better than Nox? It's running so much better. I feel so stupid for telling Tacos that he's an idiot because, wow, did they make Memu better. Memu used to suck. Memu used to be like garbage that I scraped off the bottom of my feet. Wow, I really can auto this. Guys, the trick to being able to do limit break games is apparently just have a broken team and then just let it do whatever it wants. Jesus. I'm gonna have a birthday cashew. Oh shit, I almost dropped that. I'm gonna have myself a birthday cashew. I'll put this cashew in my face. That's good. No, eat this almond. Oh, I'm eating this pistachio too. Fuck that. And the pecan. We're going in, baby. Woo! Very good. Anyways, there's other news. Some of the news is we're getting a pick your character SSR ticket that you guys already heard of. We're getting what else did I post? What's the name of the emulator? It's Memu. Nice, I got 100. That's a good drop right there. La sueño bola. ¿Quieres bolitas de sueño? Gotta find myself another green dude. This one's perfect. Alright, this one can miss me. I don't know what the hell that is, but it can go eat a phallus-shaped object. Once again, the SSR tickets pick include the 2018 national players. Dude, we have no idea who's in it. You're gonna have to wait for it to show you. You can look at the rates. ¿Suena a una droga con mala publicidad o un doblaje malo? ¿Quieres bolitas del sueño? Tómate bolitas del sueño y tú también puedes estar decepcionado con Club. Cuando Club te da mierda, compra bolitas de sueño. A ver si quizás te toca algo que no sea mierda. Right? Just like, is Club fucking you over? Do you need some help? Buy Dream Balls. Dream Balls are what you can buy so that Club can disappoint you even more. No, I can't be mad at Club. Club gave us fucking una bolita del sueño y adiós insomnio. No, dude, Club gave us passives, so I can't be too mad. Now we need raids. The new campaign is raids. ¿Hablas mejor inglés que español? Oh, that's a friend of mine asking me in private. I speak both of them, actually. Puedo hablar los dos. Porque soy bilingüe y crecí en México. I just forget a lot of... Capitán Alas, sueño equipo. Damn. Yeah, you're right. I mean, where's the lie? Every now and then, the game shits itself. This is normal. Y consumo bolitas de sueño. Anyways, what else? But yeah, you know, I'm sure that because Dreamfest is coming, they're gonna give us a Dreamfest rates for balls soon. Have you tried the new Mueller out? Yeah, but I don't have a full blue team yet, and my European team is not quite where I want it to be, so it makes it very hard. Una pregunta, ¿debo pasarle la pared a Ribaul o esperar a raid? Diego, just wait for the raid. Anyways, yes, guys, so let's talk about it. I'm going to talk about a tournament. I'm going to take a little bit of opportunity to talk about a tournament I am planning. The tournament I am planning is going to be very interesting, and it works out a lot better now that there is a passives coming, because now players will be more interesting. So let's talk about the XS Invitational. The XS Invitational will have interesting tournament rules. We'll talk about those tournament rules so far. Right now, there's going to be team building requirements, and it's going to be a double elimination bracket. You must win 2 games out of 3 when you play. And then there'll be a lot of screenshots or whatever. And then the way it'll work is that matches will be played where if you win, you get one. You win 1 game, and then tying a game gives both players a point. And so it's first person to win to get 2 points. I gotta make sure so. And then for the team building requirements, let's talk about these real quick so that you guys can get a little bit of interest as to what I'm doing. The point of this tournament is that there will be only 2 Dreamfest players allowed on the field at any given time, and you can have 1 additional one on the bench. But you can only play 2 of them on the field, so if you put in a Dreamfest player, that means you must take out a Dreamfest player. Players that have combination abilities like the new Misaki, the modified Misaki, or the modified Blue Pierre, and all these units that are going to get really strong because of their combos, you're only allowed 2 of them on the field. There are exceptions like the old Masao and the old Kazuo, because as long as the combo character does not break 51k in stats, you are allowed to play them. You can only have 2 of them on the field at any given time, or 2 of them active on the field. That means that if I put in green Misaki, and then my substitution is that I remove the Tsubasa from the field, that counts as I took out a combo player because I took out the activation for the combo player. There will be no team skills. That means that you can play any team you want. And so what I mean by that is that if you want to play a team that is interesting to you, that you normally wouldn't be able to experiment with, for example, I am going to show you a team because let's say you wanted to play, I saved this team already. What is this? Blue. Fuck it. Let's go to my SR team because it's the team that I can screw up the hardest without caring. So let's say you wanna do this. Also, you must have 1 player per position for every position in your bench, except for the goalkeeper, which you can remove if you only want to run 1 goalkeeper. That's your prerogative. But for example, let's say you run a 3-2-3-2, and we don't allow restrictions that give you bonuses. So if it's an EX formation, you can't use it, but you can use stuff like this or stuff like this, any other formation, so long as it doesn't have a special effect on it, unless it gives you a special effect by default. So 3-2-1-4, etc. All these things are allowed. So if you want to play 5-2-1-2, go for it. If you want to play 3-5-1-1 with 5 DMs, aka the airplane, go for it. You want to play 4-3-2-1, the Christmas tree, go for it. Any formation you want to play, you're welcome to do it. You could play 5-2-1-2. Again, I already talked about it. You can play 5-1-2-2, what I call the smiley face. 5-1-3-1, the anchor. You know, there's a lot of options. And don't feel limited, right? 4-2-1-3, you could play that, which is the battleship. 3-3-2-2, which is Totoro's favorite formation. You could play that too. But yeah, any formation. So let's say you play like a 3-2-3-2, right? And so now we can't use any team skills, so we've got to start sorting. So we got to sort by rarity. And so we're going to start adding. So I can only use 2 Dreamfest players. Well, for me, I want a team that can hinge on Tsubasa. And so One of the other limits I'm going to do is that Dreamfest mode, I have 2 on field, 1 per position. I forgot about that. So let's look at a team that I'm going to build for this, right? You can only have 1 per position. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. And now I can't play any more Dreamfest players, okay? So now I want to run... Let's say I want to run this guy over here. And I want to run this guy right here. And so for my defensive midfielders, I want to play... I don't know, let's think about it. Who are some defensive midfielders that you like that are very flexible? I personally... I mean, I like this guy a lot, but he's not... you know, you can play whatever goalkeeper you want. This is my best goalkeeper, so I'll play him. And on my bench, I will play this guy, because I can. And so Fei Shang is a good player. He's going to have a really good passive, so he's going to be my forward backup in case I need to defeat someone in the air. Let's say I want to have... I don't really have a whole lot of defensive midfielders, so I'm actually just going to sort through my defensive midfielders, see what options I have. So, as you can see, I'm a little stuck on defensive midfielders. Almost all of my defensive midfielders are Dreamfest units. So, I am going to say that without team skills, this guy is pretty strong, so I'm going to play him there. And I'm going to play this dude. Right? So now I need another forward. And if I need another forward, and I want to mix up the color of my forwards, and I have a blue one, let's say that I expect to not run into a whole lot of green goalkeepers. Or I expect to run into not a whole lot of green goalkeepers. Let's say that I want to field him, so I'm going to play him. And now I need to build my defense, right? So we build a defense here real quick. We're going to build ourselves a defensive line. A lot of my defenders are weird. Now, I don't have a stand firm, so I can't play one, which makes me sad. But I'm going to go, I think my most capable defenders are in red, unfortunately. However, I'm allowed to play any Dream Collection players I want. So I want him on the side. And I want his blocking up the middle, because he will get stand firm actually coming up very soon. And so I'll put Akai on the left. So this is my team. Gentile's going to get stand firm, so I'm going to put my stand firm here. And I'm going to have all this red. I'm going to have blue here, green here. And now since he has Dream Duo, I can support him with this. I'm going to have Skyhawk Shot. He's going to also have Golden Duo. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sources of a 1-2 on the team, which is great, and I can enable my flexible Hyuga and my flexible Rivaul. I have decent power up here up the middle. I can kill Japanese units with him or whatever. Now, actually, another unit I could run that I didn't think about is I could run this Aoi instead of him if I want a tackler. So if I want to instead run maybe a little bit more green because I have good block, I could do that. Or I could maybe play him this guy once I max him, right? So I could put him there. I could also do weird stuff, right? Like there's stuff you can do here. I could do stuff like this, right? Maybe I do this, and then because I have him, I could do this. I can do that because even though he has combo, once you give him combo, remember that I gave it a limit for 51. And so I actually have player restrictions listed. And then combo players, as you guys notice, the powers players can all be played together. Power players have combination, but are not subject to these restrictions. Masao Tachibana and Kazuo Tachibana. Right here in the rules. Because they don't break, because their stats do not reach 51k, 51,000 or more when their passive is active. Right? So I can field Kazuo Tachibana because he does not have enough power. So I can do this. Right? And now I have a red and green midfield. And so he can do this. But what am I going to need? Well, I'm going to need a Jito. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of Jito, so I can go like this. And I can field my red Jito, even though he's kind of useless, right? Because he will enable this guy and his broken Skylab interception and a bunch of other stuff. So now I have this, I have a blocker and a pass cutter, and then I have a stand firm and a blocker, an excellent tackler who doesn't need any introduction. I have a way of advancing the ball, right? And so I have this very mixed but decent team. And I have team skills, so I can only play this as it is. So now, as my backup defensive midfielder, I'll have him at forward. Winning Cancer Misaki, correct. He is one of my combo players. As you notice, I have not put another combo player on the field. I don't have another combo. So he's one combo player. Right? Right? I consider combo players when they're paired with specific players on the field. And so he's going to be added. So I'm going to have AM, Taro Misaki, Japan's Golden Duo with any Tsubasa Ozora. Then we're going to have forward Karl Heinz Schneider, Sharp-Eyed Young Emperor with any Kojiro Hyuga. The Hearthstone streamers invented Challenge Stone a little bit after launch, and later Blizzard took it and added it. Hello, Kobayashi. Welcome. So I can run 283 Basa yet? Yes, as long as you can put 283 Basa with Taro Misaki, actually. So if I had 283 Basa, I would play him right here, right? Because that would give me very, very strong midfield, actually. You give me a very, very strong midfield. And so another thing you could do, for example, is you could take the blue Chester, right? Let's say you had like the Margus, you could play him right here. And then there's another restriction that doesn't count, is that there's certain units that aren't good, even with their passives, and it's really the 5 Mexican player combination. No matter what you do about them, they're not very strong unless you play them all together. And even then, they're like at 51, 52k. And so we allow all 5 of the Mexicans so long as you don't play any other combo players. If you want to make a Mexican team, you could play the Mexican team, but you're not allowed any other combo players. Which, by the way, that means that in the challenge, I expect to see a lot of Mexico with Green Levin, right? I expect to see a lot of this. This is a legit challenge team, by the way. I'm going to show you a legit challenge team. This is one of the challenge teams I want to run. And so we need... No, I like him there. This is one of my challenge ideas. I wanted to put then... Where's my Green Levin? Obviously, remember that I haven't maxed anything yet. So I wanted this because he gets Highballer. So he can always Levin pass Highball. So he's very useful. Oh yeah, switch screen, sorry. So this is what I was going to build for Mexico, right? And then I could put this guy right here. And then for my Dreamfest players, I would use... actually, my Dreamfest players, I don't have cults. So it makes it difficult to find Dreamfest players, actually. But it would have been something like this. Right? And then as my attacking midfielder, as my defensive midfielder, and then as my defender, I would have put probably like... no. Like a Kai. Right? And so you can run this as a challenge team. Right? As a tournament team for this tournament. Because all of a sudden you have access to high balls pretty easily. So you can give them the ball. And they're not too broken even with their passive. They're kind of a limited squad. They don't have access to a lot of skills. They only have 4 skills each basically. And they're weird. Like he has a pass cut and a pass and a tackle and a 1-2. that seems like it should be good, but it's not because he's only good at tackling, you know, etc., etc. They're only really good at tackling. It's kind of a weird proposition to run them, but you can do it. And so that's a team that you can build. And I think it will be very fun. I think there will be a lot of interesting challenges once you can't use team skills. So when team skills are disabled, your building goes however you want. And the team becomes whatever you would like it to be. And I think that will be an interesting tournament. And what I'm going to do is, as long as I'm going to do like signups, if you can record your own matches, either with a screen recorder on Android, a screen recorder on iOS, or you can use OBS to record your emulator, and you use that to record your matches, then as long as you could show me proof that you can record a match that you play online, and that you could show me that you have okay internet so that we don't have that problem, I will allow you to play. And every match must be recorded. And every problem must be reported as well. So there's a lot of cool things we can do with this, and I hope that you guys are interested in it. I will be taking the recordings of every match, and I will be doing commentary over them. I will do a English version, and I will do a Spanish version for every match. Why you didn't use Vulcan? He has Artificial S, also strong player. Why don't you use him? Well, because I wanted to do this for my challenge team for the tournament, right? Kise, I will definitely be inviting you. And I will be inviting some people from Facebook as well. Maybe I'll invite Sispot. I want to try to get Bay on board. But there's a couple people that I'm going to try to invite so that, you know, we can make it interesting and we can make it fun. And I hope you guys like the idea, you know. I think there's a lot of potential for, if this is very good, we can obviously take it and we could send it to Caleb and be like, hey, look at this cool thing I invented, so that everybody can feel like that they are getting their money's worth for the game. I didn't realize I had so many SR balls. I guess I should use them. What should I use my SR balls on? I've been leveling up one-handed catch on Genzo. I think that's been a good idea. Spindaro, yes, if people could spectate club friendlies, this would be a lot easier, but instead I have to make people record their own matches. I think that the best thing to level up is this. I hope so too, AD. That'll be cool. And I think that we could show to Collab that we can add value so that they'll start advertising the stuff for us. Like, hey guys, if you want to check out some cool player created content, there is a tournament that they've run, and then, you know, that'd be awesome. So yeah, this Misaki is cool, but the new Misaki is gonna be so much better for me on the team once he gets his passive. And I forgot. Wait, actually, I did use player removal, right? So I should be able to teach this Misaki elegant tackle now. Yes. Please tell me I have an elegant tackle lying around. Shit, I do not have an elegant tackle lying around. Fuck. He doesn't need precise pass. He just needs elegant tackle, because he becomes a decent tackler. Crap. Okay. Yeah, he replaces this guy almost immediately. And again, I'm telling you, like, there's a lot of stuff. VTS, I hope that that's the case, man. I hope that people engage with it. People have a lot of fun with it, you know. That's always the goal, right? I want people to have fun. I want people to have a good time playing the game. I want people to remember that the game is fun. I feel that people forget that the game is fun because they make it really hard to have fun sometimes. It helps people to show off that they're good at playing the game despite not having the best units. It would be also great if they did stuff like cap your skills, so like goalkeepers like are automatically their whatever S catches or skill they have are set to S30, and then all A skills are set to A60, you know, like I feel like S35 is a good place for all goalkeepers. It's like where you can still be scored on. All S skills for shooters is limited to S15. All A skills is limited to A61. All B skills are maxed and all C skills are maxed. Just assume that just max out all B and C skills. Make all A skills 61 and all S skills 20 or 25. Except for goalkeepers who get S30, A40 maybe, and then B and C maxed also. I think that's how I would balance it. But the whales will have they won't, because if I were to make it in the game, then you're limited to whatever the mode limits you to, right? So it'll just set all your A's to the limiter. Oh, you have this? Well, your A skill is now here. We can't do that. We'll let whales do whatever the fuck they want. But for us, we'll just let you kind of play however. Like, who cares what you bring, you know? Just work it out. But yeah, I feel that that will be an interesting mode for all of you people to play, and I feel like that will definitely get you all interested in playing. Eventually, I would like to do money tournaments, but that'll be a little more difficult because only people who have money could participate, and a lot of people play this and they don't got no cash, man. But it would be stuff like, if you play, the winner gets the whole pot, right? So everyone puts in 10 bucks, and it's 16 people, and the winner gets $160. And I could give it to you in Google Play Cards, so it's not like you did a thing, and so it's basically like I gave you 400 Dream Balls. That could be cool, you know? We could always do something like that. The winner takes 400 Dream Balls home. I could never participate in them because I am the host. There's a lot of cool things we could do. I think that by doing it this way, it allows people who are good at the game to be better and then maybe win. I might do things like if you have a player with an S50 skill, if you have a player with a higher than S50 skill, you're not allowed to pick them. But I think I accomplished that by limiting your Dreamfest units and what you can build, because maybe you only have Hino. Silver Dono can spawn. I'm not gonna have Silver Dono like spend all the money, you know, like he's cool and all, but I don't want to have him just be like, oh, I spent all the money for the tournament, because it's not that it's not his tournament, it's that I don't want him to bear the brunt of the spending. People can pay entry fee, and then that would be better, and then we can use the winning pot to create the reward, right? The pot of people who entered. There's a lot of ways we could do it. And I think there's a lot of ways that it can be done interestingly. And then by doing it interestingly, I think we can accomplish something that maybe people haven't done yet, which is create... I mean, not in global. When's the Dreamfest? End of the month. It's always the end of the month, man. We'll know what the Dreamfest is probably by Saturday. Actually, I think we'll know the Dreamfest with the update. The update will tell us what the Dreamfest is. So, Friday morning when all the updates happen for us, it'll do it. 32 bucks and $5 entry would not be as good. Because it's a logistical nightmare to find 32 people who can record their matches. But it can be done. I can't really make them open entry either, because I have to vouch for people who are going to be trustworthy, because I can't watch their matches to make sure that they're not cheating. That's always going to be a point of contention. Are people cheating? And the only way we can verify that that's not the case is by having everyone submit what they see. And so I need everyone to record their matches, and that way I can play both recordings at the same time. And that they will sync up most of the time, and that will let me, I guess, properly figure out what's going on. So let's see. Let's finish the last limit break game, and then we're gonna limit break a I think it's a non-Japanese player this time in green. Oh, So it's gonna be espadas because I want to finish limit breaking him. Can a friend in game watch your online matches live? No, you can't watch. I don't know if friends count, but I know that you can't watch it. So, oh, by the way, other rules for the tournament are going to be kind of difficult because you have to limit yourself pretty badly. If you're in the invitational, you can't be in a club. Club restrictions are that no club bonuses. So you have to leave the club and join a club specifically for the tournament. Makes it rough. When's the proposed tournament date? I don't know. I have to be satisfied with my ruling first. And I will be doing a dry run for a four-team tournament. Thanks, Tacos. I appreciate it. No formation, no club. I have to make sure that I like my rule list first because it is pretty build. It's pretty sizable. But I hope that that got you guys interested in thinking about what kind of team you would play. Yeah, I'll probably wait for a week where there's nothing to do, and then I'll run the tournament. So I'm gonna need a green guy. Alright, so I guess I'm running Bay. Nope, not this team. This team. That's fine. If you guys don't know about Facebook yet. So anyway, new passives introduced in phases is like they'll be cut up to Japanese versus PS, so I expect all the passive are going out. Holy shit. I still can't believe that's happening. Anyway. Pablito 2, The Revenge of Pablito. Shoutouts to Pablito, man. Pablito doing work this time. Pablito doing work. Congrats for Mexico qualifying, by the way. Appreciate it. Shoutouts to South Korea. Pablito redeemed himself. Portgas the Ace is a funny guy. If you guys ever post on Reddit, he's a guy. He wailed and returned to whoop K-Lab. Yeah, dude, he won. He hunted some big old fishes. Man. Hold on, I gotta I want Mueller. Listen, I would love to get Red Genzo. If the new players are in it, I may have to allow Red Genzo, dude. I may have to pull Red just to see if I can find the Red Genzo. I really hope I don't have to. I had to fix this thing because it was going ham. Alright, let me get the shareable link. Now hide this. Anyways, at least I got a 90 spot there. I need myself some good players. I hope, yeah, if Japan qualifies, that'll be awesome because maybe they'll give us some more good shit. They should give us like a bonus. I hope there will be a banner with all new characters, but I can't, you know, you never know, man. You never know, man. I don't trust nobody. Yeah, if Mexico had won, then South Korea would have gone through, and that would have been dope, especially with the hell of a game that South Korea played. So shout out to South Korea. They did us a solid. But it was weird how South Korea depended on us to get through, and we depended on South Korea to get through. It's funny how the way it works, man. Like, it's fucking weird how it works. What was I gonna do next? Why am I here? Guys, what's wrong with me? Is DC Salinas enough to run a green team? Alright, well, Mosen, tell me. Is Salinas green? I don't think Salinas is green. Oh my god, get me out of here. Stop telling me what the game is about. Oh, I have blue foreign players. Okay. Alright guys, so this is how you build this Mueller, which by the way I now have. This is how you build this Mueller, okay? I want you guys to know. You guys aren't ready for this. This is how you build Mueller. This gives you the best possible Mueller. I just want you guys to know that. But now I'm gonna finish Rivaul first off. Because I'm not done with Rivaul yet, so... Now the question is whether I want to do dribble, tackle, speed. I don't know if I want to do dribble, tackle, speed, or I want to split this evenly and then go pass technique. I could do 889. I could do an 889 here. And that gives me the best to all three. And then I spend the rest of my 25 doing a 22-3 here like this. I could do this. Because I don't need block or intercept on Rivaul. But dribble and tackle are both good. No, I mean 889 is like the best breakdown, I do believe. Let me see. Let me go look at the breakdown. It should be on Reddit. Let me go look at Aaron posts real quick, and I'll tell you the optimization breakdown for 25 points to one stat. 2 attribute limit break optimization with 25 point. The best is 1195 is if you have 10 club and 10 attack defense. 889 is the best if you have a physical use a physical formation. So the red is the best breakpoint for me. I get the best out of 889 because I don't have a formation with any buffs. 997 might be better because I don't have a physical formation. 1426. So this might be better for me. It is apparently better if you don't have a physical formation in line. Interesting. I gotta make a decision on this. But I don't have to make it right now. I could just go with pass, but I don't have the 1-2 yet. So I feel like this is a decision I have to make sooner rather than later. I'm gonna go with this. This is how I'm gonna build Revolve. Yep, that's my Revolve build. That's what I'm gonna go with. I've decided that that is close enough to where I want it to be. That he will be more effective. So there you go. I'm set there. And that's pretty much it. And so that will be it for today for me. It is already 1 a.m. and I do need to prepare for a tournament tomorrow that I drive off to. And so I will bug you guys some other time. I will not be here all weekend. I am gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will be back Monday, and the reason for that is I will be at CEO 2018 in Daytona, Florida, hosting the biggest fighting game tournament in the Southeast, CEO 2018. Also, there will have New Japan Pro Wrestling. So check it out if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Check out ceogaming.org if you want to read more about it. I will see you guys later. Go check out Bay TV. Go check out Kaito Kayuki. Go check out Silver Dono's channel. Go check out Sisbot. And have a good time. And I hope to see you guys soon. Take care.